insane. They were just completely winning fights against also very strong teams like No Trick Ponies just by just winning team fights with pure button pressing, even if they were outdrafted.
Talk to Reflow. Go. Yeah, if you have the better draft on Brexis, like you have your dominant solo laner, you have the 4-man that's gonna be able to get the point control, and you have the buttons to like back it up, it's extremely difficult to go up against that. Like making plays on Brexis is so difficult. Being a 2-lane map, you can't out-soak. It's hard to outmaneuver. You do see the test coming out.
Is the contest live, by the way?
Yeah, contest is up.
Okay, so if you want to bet for Fat 5 to win this, it's exclamation bet space A. If you think Lord of the Pings has got it, exclamation bet space B.
You do again see the Tessadar ban coming out from Fat 5, and if this is not a Zarya ban, I would be surprised.
Debated. Yeah,
like,
this is first big Zarya material right here.
If you've been watching Korean HCC, they in general prioritize Zarya a ton, but on Brexis Hold It, it's first pick, first ban every game. They do seem to still be debating here. One thing to note is Gul'dan is also extremely strong on this map, and Fat5 has been picking it constantly for Nera. Though he has also been consistently slow. We see the Malfurion ban. No.
Very interesting.
And they locked the Varian.
First pick.
Which...
That is debated, because Varian is... early game is really important in Brexis. And if you lose the early game, you're just going to get snowballed over really hard. And Varian, as we all know, is not a hero until level 4.
Now, things are trying to like slightly support choke with the Malv. Rhaegar is just bad on the map because of low sustain, like he runs out of mana pretty quickly. Now they could go for something like Zarya Auriel, but that's heavily punished by CC.
I suspect that's going to happen actually. I reckon Zarya is about to be one of their first 2 picks here.
If they don't pick Zarya, it's this is going to be a weird draft. Zarya Brightwing would also still be fine, at least Brightwing does get the cleanse. I could go Monk. Monk is actually a great pick against Varian. So, okay, Gul'dan and Auriel.
Jabroni bro in the chat just bet against me. Right, okay. So, Auriel and Gul'dan. Now, am I right in saying that it was Fat 5 that played them last?
Yeah, Fat 5 played this. Did they play it twice?
Gul'dan and Auriel. So
no, they did. They played Gul'dan, Auriel, and then Gul'dan Malv. So they denied Nera as comfort pick. But they're leaving open the Zarya. And what I would like to see now, even though it's an early pickup of your solo lane, is Zarya Ragnaros. Ragnaros does a decent job at stalling out the game, so that Varian can hit his level 10 without getting snowballed off the map. Zarya just great in your 4-man.
Interesting input there from Hot Morpheus, who is the team captain of Gorge Goodall. He's saying that that Nera will probably go Chromie.
No, I think this is a Nera KT, so he can watch his confection stacks keep getting erased, probably.
Ah, yes, of course. When he feeds, he won't get his convection.
Like, you don't get value out of your, like, debates. You need to let your sub spam the emote. But they do have now the Zarya and the KT. This is gonna... Okay, the Morales is banned. Morales would make the 4-man of... it's kind of awkward with the Varian. If you pair Varian Morales, you don't really have anyone to peel for Morales, but at least your 4-man doesn't really die.
Well, you have Zarya though, like it's the shining beam of death that kind of gets in the way.
Well, I don't know. So, I mean, I was right that Zarya was one of the first picks selected there, but you know, a Malfurion ban, a Lieutenant Morales, ban. That's
Morales is really good on Brexis actually, because it gives sustain and your 4-man is just generally strong. Like you're stuck in the lane, and yeah, you don't need Morales to your support to really clear the wave that fast. Like you can have other people on it. You don't need to rotate. In which case, Morales can just focus on getting pure healing value out.
And the Tychus band does come through, slightly limits sustain, but Falstad is still open, and Falstad is a very strong pick on this map. Just because if you can establish your dominance in the 4-man, which they might be able to considering the Varian is the tank for Fat5, they can like send up your Falstad to the top lane, help out your solo laner there to get the guaranteed cap on the point, and get some charge that way. So I'd like to see something like Falstad. They may go Johanna just because it's a comfort pick for the pings.
Most likely Lord of the Pings is waiting out on their solo laner, because then they just last pick the solo laner, in which case they will most likely have this the solo lane due to just counters being a thing.
Oh, but they use Sonya now.
Sonya though.
It's
strictly debated, I think, because now you have to, even though you have so many good hope generators, you need to all those characters, all those heroes stay apart for most. Like Sonya is all the way in the front. Gul'dan is probably doesn't want to be that close to Valla, and you need to spread your healing as Ariel, which is not good.
Yeah, but she can increase Valla's attack speed, and that'll hurt a lot if you manage to get left alone to hit Nera on KT.
Like,
so, I don't know. It's difficult to call.
I know, like, Erdise is a great Valla, and he like really loves the hero, but not picking Falstad in this situation just looks dumb. And picking your solo lane this early is also kind of weird, though Sonya is super dominant in almost every matchup. Yeah, we do see the Dahaka and we see the Brightwing. Dahaka sort of struggles into the Sonya just because of the insane damage Sonya deals, and he doesn't have the kill pressure. But he can like keep up. He won't win the straight up point control fight though.
So what strong frontline tank they gonna do here? ETC? Probably ETC, I reckon.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's Johanna, just because it's things. ETC would be nice.
Johanna is like, better in this case, I think.
I would go there. ETC risk getting blown up. Yeah, they do lock in the Johanna.
You called it, guys.
Yeah, like ETC just if ETC just get point and clicked stunned by Varian, like the expulsion zone, the stun, the polymorph all goes out, the tongue goes out, and just he's already dead by the second stun, really.
Just noticed Dryfer92's in the chat there. He's been watching our Heroes Lounge stream all day today and was one of our winners in the raffle. So he's getting some Blizzard loot sent out to him in the post.
And
down in the... Oh, sorry, carry on.
Bet's now actually favoring Lord of the Pings. Oh, no, it just swapped completely in favor of Fat5.
Good, that means it'll be...
Hampshire betting 3,500 points.
Oh my god. Hampshire, please.
He's just doing this to troll me on stream. Rigged, baby rich. I actually like...
What do you like?
Considering the comforts that Lord of the Pings have now, I actually think they should be able to establish dominance in both the 4-man and the top lane. So this could be dangerous for Fat5 if they don't manage to stall out long enough for the Varian to hit his power spike. We have loaded in on the left hand side again. It's Fat5. Dara this time playing the KT, Varuka on the Zarya, T1 is on the Brightwing, on that playing the Varian, and Karox will be on the Dahaka. And Halloween, if you'd be so kind to introduce Lord of the Pings.
Sonya is being played by Lord of the Pings team captain Hulky, although in this case he's called Gabriel. Johanna is being played by MG Mimimi. Valla's being played by Erdsehe, and Gul'dan's being played by Ale, and Oriel is being played by Elta.
Level 1 talents.
And
ready?
Just so I can reiterate, guys, am I right in saying that if Fat5 win this, they could close up the final?
Yeah, if Fat5 wins this, that's it. They will be the champions of Season 3. If Lord of the Pings wins this, we will be going to a Game 5. Well, Game 4 actually.
Yep.
And then we will have a tiebreaker.
Just to correct you there as well.
Season 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Time isn't going that fast.
Spinning from Nera here. He's doing a great job at spinning there.
Alright, and Nera, is taking convection, so he has to keep living.
He has to live.
We already see like that insane Gul'dan wave clear coming into play here.
Vertigo has to keep clearing, help clearing the waves. He needs to use the energy.
Look at Hoki establishing dominance in the top lane. Already massively chunking Karox under the Haka there.
Just very impressed by how much Nera is able to spin there. So, both teams throwing out a lot of damage, but neither of them overcommitting or hyperextending there. They're being very cautious.
Vertigo is constantly at full energy though, which is it's extremely good for him. Like he will get his level 1 talent very quickly, like at the tempo that you should be having it. D1 is got whipped and is in a very bad position. It is able to get out. Not enough burst ready to kill D1.
Like I said, D1 is an escape artist. He is just the master at evading death.
Oh, and Karox almost kills Hoki there in the top lane. Hoki first forced out the Brush Stalker, but now is getting chunked. Karox establishing dominance here.
They're actually...
And Fat5 winning this. Like the first minute and a half, Lord of the Pink showing dominance, and now Fat5 just gets the point control.
Do you know, they might get the point control, but Nera's yet to land a Flame Strike.
Oh.
He actually has no stacks.
That's what I'm saying, he's missed every Flame Strike.
But Faruko is actually doing a good job keeping his energy high here. Almost stacked already.
Almost enough for Rooney to like his Zarya play. Almost.
This is correct, it's pre-3 minutes, so he did well. That though, going in for a little bit of a feed.
Yeah, he's in a bad position.
Oh!
Did die there.
He at 2 hit points there for a second. I was like, oh my god, is he gonna live with 2 hit points? Not enough though.
Oh, and the Flame Strike finally starts hitting. Vertigo is doing a good job though. Not sure about taking Give Me 20. Yeah, I guess Give Me 20 in this case is actually the correct option. They will have to go for the globes more often though. Like right now, Lord of Things has had globe control at every single instance.
We'll have to slightly dance game though.
That.
Like, look at the Brightwing level 4, Manic Pixie, not like this.
Varian apparently rotated without any of us noticing. Extremely sneaky and did his job well because he killed Sonya.
Good job.
And looks like Johanna will be covering this macro. No, it's actually just gonna back off.
Okay.
And on that, Emi isn't time to get the points, so no charge will be going over to Fat5. Birdie say getting cut out a little.
This is incredible for the amount that each team is shooting each other. I mean, for how long the team fight is going on for, nobody's dying.
Yeah, this is classic Brexit. You draft insane sustain comps.
It's just I don't know. It's incredible. Veruko's shielding of characters is totally on point. Oh, Undead's going in for the stun. Nera misses.
Yeah, follow up slightly too late there.
Lane is slowly losing it, and now Lord of Pinks finally has control of the point. They need to make a desperate play. Vertigo is getting some energy right now, and that is able to recapture it.
It's absolutely insane that Fat5 is ahead in charge with the comp they have.
Actually, they're ahead of XP too. Oriol gets a little bit called out, but...
Oh, Nera is gonna feed though, he's gonna lose his stacks! And stacks have been reset.
The chat go wild. The chat is gonna go wild at that one, boys.
It's a 1-for-1 trade, but they did drop the stacks on Nera, so that's worth 4 Lord of the Pings. 7 has been hit now for both teams. Talents look pretty standard.
They're doing such a good job. He's able to do...
they're chunking down Johanna quite a lot here. Oriol stunned!
Got out! Did not use the heal on himself.
And wow. Fat5 actually takes the first circuit. This is like a great position for them to be in.
It sure is, Epicsaurus, it sure is.
Okay, and that doesn't get caught out. Went on a little bit of an adventure there.
Valla actually went for Creed of the Hunter, the attack speed talent.
Yeah, this is early stage standard build, not going into the multi-shot for the extra clear here.
Well, they have Gul'dan though, and Johanna. They have so much clear already.
Yeah, they're really just looking to get that front line of Fat5 down, kill the Varian, drop the Zarya. Nice corruptions coming out here from Ildo.
The chat's asking how Nera feels having lost 2 stacks.
Rich Sandricus is asking me on the Zarya tens. In this case, this is a good Zarya build. Like, you have Varian and the Haka on the front line, tank for you, so you are able to give me 20 on 4. Also, maximum charge with pinpoint accuracy is good, because you can just chunk someone for so much damage with the extra energy on top of the extra percentage scaling. You still need to hit the center Q step. Oh, and here we go with the lockdown. It is able to get out.
They're not going to close up though. I don't think they're going to go for the kills here. But they have swapped. I mean, the obvious comment to make here is Zarya and Dehaka are now bottom lane, and you know, the 4 stacks are now top.
And that is a little bit called out though.
Should be able to walk away though.
Yeah. Takes a lot of damage.
Oh,
and that goes in again.
Level 10 has now been hit for Fat5, so it's gonna be a bit of an awkward spot here for Lord of the Pinks. It's a 2-lane map, they can't out-soak, they need to just passively play for the next like minute. Then it also has been picked up.
This is also extra scary with Zarya always being at 100 energy, or in this case 120 energy. Oh, here it goes, the explosion goes out. Does not do enough damage though to go through the unstoppable. Was not at full energy.
And Taunt wasn't used there, so Mimi was actually able to pop the Iron Skin.
Yeah, exactly. But as I was saying, maximum charge grants extra energy, and that extra energy also works on expulsion, which means that expulsion will be doing even more damage than it will be usually doing at 100. Expulsion is up in like 5 seconds right here, but Zarya is able to get out to a perfect glance from D1. He might even be looking to get on this point right now, because there's no energy yet from Oriel.
Yeah, so Sonya, Hulky is in bottom lane there as Sonya, and he was able to capture that beacon, and I think he's going to be able to hold it from Dehaka. So the longer this fight goes...
Il gets called out, Varian gets feared, but they should be able to secure some kills right here. Varian is able to zone out...
Gul'dan's down.
On his own.
Urzahe's pretty chunked as well, he needs to Hearth. Elta's got no hope.
Brightwing is going to come in on bot, secure the point. This is going to be charged going over to Fat5. And the lane between Dehaka and Sonya is constantly back and forth. It's really about who picks the fight at the right place, that decides who wins.
I mean, you know, these are very competent teams. They know what they're doing, and so making the decision to just get the Bruiser camp rather than the beacon is... I mean, they must know what they're doing there. They were far too slow, MG Mimi. Far too slow.
And so a massive wave comes from bot lane.
They are in position for it.
They decided to put Brightwing on the top lane, so...
See, you've got to remember that Gul'dan has finished his corruption stacks here, so he does get six shots when he fires that ability now, which is very good for wave clear. And for hurting Karox as well, by the looks of things.
This fort should fall pretty quickly though.
Yeah, there's no saving this fort.
And
there's no saving it. None. Zero chance.
Eriko is looking for an expulsion right here. Which good explosion goes down, does so much damage, and Valla is just taking too much damage.
We'll be able to slip away though.
Karox.
Actually trying to trade into a full energy Valla. Zarya may? No.
Farrakhan just soloed Oriole and Valla at the same time.
Run! Run for your lives, Lord of the Pings! Oh wow, and now Brightwing's coming to join. They've still got a Zerg wave. Those Brood Lords will deal some damage. They're like catapults that have been souped up. Exhibit has met them and pimped their ride.
Right now, Kel'Thas has 4 convection stacks, getting on his way to 20, slowly.
Is that what he's got? Good job, Nera.
Not really getting the most value out of that KT pick here though.
No,
but they're still dominating.
Right? Oh, he's getting there.
And meanwhile, Sonya pushing in top, Daka comes in, won't be able to get a drag there though.
Now, in fairness, right, despite how this looks, I would say that the last game, Lord of the Pings were in a similar position and turned the tide of war and won the game. So, I don't want to call anything too early here. Even if the Fat 5 are 3 levels ahead and have got a keep down.
The big difference here is though, like, it's a 2-lane map, which means you can't go like, okay, we'll be forgiving the objective and getting the soak in other lanes. Because the opponent team is already in both lanes at the same time. You can't out-soak, so you need to win the team fights, which becomes so much more difficult the more you get behind an XP.
I just have to point out, I've been corrected there by Typhoon Hawk that those Zerg siege units are not Broodlords, they're Guardians. My StarCraft Zerg race knowledge is showing
mediocre.
There. Mediocre, that's the term.
Ooh, and the Blessed Shield comes out from nowhere. That's some valuable lockdown just lost. Fat 5 should be looking for a fight right here. Like even they are ult down.
Meanwhile, the Hakash is memeing their top keep. Actually burrowing into the fight now. It does get the drag on Valla.
Fight for Fat 5. Explosion goes down. Good blend. Farrakhan is in a bad position. Gulan gets taunted though and gets bursted down. Karox is just is safe, however. And
wow.
Yes, Johanna falling.
The irony of Nera getting so many convection stacks with that as well, because he ran into it twice. Nice. Okay, they're going straight for boss, it looks like. Fat 5 wasting no time.
Yeah, he's now almost halfway through with convection. Just needs to like not feed, but I'm not even sure if you'll be able to finish it before the game ends.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Also, for the people that are in the chat that are watching that, I'm not too young to remember Brood War. I do remember Brood War.
They will now be taking complete and utter control of this map.
At this point, it's so difficult to come back. There's a boss pushing down your keep, your talent tier down. There's no way you're going to be able to catch up in XP. You need to fight 16 to 13, and we see a drag on Hoki, a nice expulsion zone. But the Hoki is actually just able to walk away. No one in position to body block. Darkstorm is going to let him through.
Jericho is in full energy and is looking out for blood. Not able to secure though, there's no...
Very aggressive play, yeah, very aggressive play. But they've got that boss in top lane as well as the Zerg wave to contend with now. Can't see much being able to stop this.
This should be GG from 4 Fat 5 unless they manage to feed extremely hard.
Yeah, I mean they could feed really hard. Undead does love doing that.
Luckily he does have other team members.
Barely too slow.
Oh, there comes the stun on Gul'dan. The horrifying place.
And Zarya's in the middle of everything. He should be going down, but no.
Gets the shield.
By his own self shield.
And
meanwhile, Gabriel is in the thick of everything. Goes down due to being too low, and now the Zerg wave and the boss should be able to punish it off.
Undead, are you gonna feed?
Oh no, he gets the sustain.
How is he still alive? Undead!
Oh, this might be a throw? Is this a throw?
Oh my god, oh my god. Is it?
No, this should be
a... the Guardians will do it, the Guardians will do it.
Yeah.
And that's game 3 going over to Fat 5. We have our winners of Season 2, the champions. Congratulations. GG. Yeah, we're not in sync, feels Batman.
Oh my god, no, you're totally right. So Fat 5